All right, you heard the name Mr. Corbell there. You were name dropped. There he is. Let's bring in UFO documentary filmmaker Jeremy Corbell. This is your specialty. You've been working on this for years now. Thank you for being with us today on such a big day. This is for you. And can we say the UFO community?
Absolutely, the UFO community, yeah.
Okay, so what is the biggest revelation you think from today's hearings?
First of all, UFOs are not a matter of belief. That's a data-poor perspective, and this is a data-rich environment. So if you look at it this way, every day human knowledge expands, and that's what we're seeing today. Today was this landmark moment. It was a moment a lot of people were asking for, and representative government came forward and offered this. It's the first time in 50 years that we've had open congressional hearings on the subject of UFOs. And not only that, today, there was a pressure that was put on our intelligence agencies and our Department of Defense to fess up about what they know. And what they know is that UFOs are real, that they're physical objects, that they are advanced craft, that they outpace, outmaneuver, and outperform any of our war technology. So they showed new footage today, actually. They showed new footage. So that is a symbol or a sign of UFO transparency. We're living in a different world. We're now living in a world, your children are going to grow up, and the UFO mystery, the scientific community is going to look at this. Today showed that the American people want the truth and that our representative government is fighting for us. They're going to bat.
So there was both open testimony, then there was behind-the-scenes classified testimony. Let's put up on the screen this. Today's testimony revealed some 400 unexplained incidents, 11 of them serious enough to be categorized as near misses, where military aircraft just barely bruised past UFOs without colliding. The Pentagon has not ruled out the possibility that these incidents could be connected to extraterrestrial life. That's quite something.
Right, and so you mentioned, and it's really interesting, the closed testimony. So because this is a national security issue, because we have machines of unknown origin with extreme capability, we've ruled out that it's our black technology, our dark secret technology, and additionally, it's ruled out to a high degree that this is any other technological nation that we know of. So that is a national security issue. If we don't know who's operating these craft, who made them, where are they from, and then also what the intent is. So the closed door briefing, that's where the things that would be a problem for national security to speak about had to be done. However, I am highly hopeful that this is the beginning, this is the start. There will be, mark my words, there will be more open congressional briefings, and they will bring in people who directly engaged these UFOs for the United States military, possibly even fired upon them.
Well, we're putting up there on the screen right now, the screen, stigma has gotten in the way of good intelligence because not everyone believes. So you started off this interview saying that this isn't a matter of belief, but you certainly know that there are still the non-believers. There are skeptics out there. So how do you change that? And one of the things is, why haven't more pilots come forward?
So that's the thing. They have, like, I could be skeptical of bacteria until I get a microscope. And here's the deal. Our technology is becoming so sophisticated. It's not just somebody saying, like a pilot saying they saw it. It's tracked on ground radar, air radar, collective AI, artificial intelligence radar that connects all the pilots together. It's on thermal imagery, it's on infrared, it's on normal photos. So you've got all this corroborative video evidence. And this is some of what I released with my mentor in journalism, George Knapp. We did that just about a year ago, and that's kind of what they were talking about in these hearings. And to your point, it was stated by Representative Carson, when he put this together, he's my new hero. He said, we want to reduce stigma. That's what this hearing is about. Now, why did he say that? It's because I should be obsolete. People like me, where military individuals come to me and have to leak me footage because they can't push it up through the chain of command and get it to where it needs to go. And additionally, the people where it needs to go, they also want it. So if I do my job right, I'll be out of a job because that line directly of information that should be healed. You know, that should be put back together so we can work as a single unit. Now, the other aspect of the hearing was what you said. Secrecy, it can serve as an obstacle for solving this UFO mystery.
Okay, well, you've certainly done your job well because you have a lot of people who follow you. So tell our viewers why they should follow you on Twitter and Instagram.
Well, actually, that's where I have dropped all of the new UFO footage. When I obtain it, I vet it, I make sure it's not a problem with national security. I drop it on my Instagram and my Twitter. So I would follow it because that is the way you're going to see it first. And it's everything's at Jeremy Corbell. And
the website is extraordinarybeliefs.com. Jeremy, congratulations on a big day. And you've got quite the impressive safe behind you, by the way.
You know, all good secrets, they're kept under lock and key. But I do want to say it was everybody. It was UFO Twitter. It was George Knapp. It was Lou Elizondo. All these people, UFO Twitter, the masses came together and said, we want to know the truth. And that's what we've begun today.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on our air and helping us make sense of all of this today.